everyone.
I think Zelda needs a better engine that will be full HD. Well, considering that the Nintendo console is HD, you're getting an HD Zelda, whether you like it or not.
I'm okay with Wind Waker being in HD. That's fine. It's just that I wish instead of trying to get a Zelda game out quick for us, they would devote more effort to getting a new one out to us sooner.
Exactly. Well, the thing is that you would think that's the logical thing, but the fans don't even see it that way. I remember, what was it? When was Skyward Sword released?
2011.
11? Yeah. I remember the E3 right after that, everyone was complaining that where's the new Zelda game? It's like, you just got one.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys are fucking stupid. And the thing is that apparently that message resonated with Nintendo, so they think that they have to give us a Zelda game, new or old, every year. It's like, no. Making games faster does not make them better.
Yes, please look at Sonic for that.
I remember there was one tweet. Gareth was like saying that Nintendo keeps milking Mario. It's like kind of like Sega's milking Sonic. It's like it's not the same thing. It's like, oh really? It's like, yeah, Sega doesn't have. You said Sega doesn't have any other franchises, so I list off like Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Samba de Amigo. Monkey Ball says none of those make as much money as Sonic. This is the only franchise they can afford to make. It's like, really?
Yeah, dude. Actually, Sega is super broke. In fact, they recently had to stop producing their smaller titles because they can't afford to. They're only sticking to their bigger titles now. They're with like Sonic and Aliens and what have you, Bayonetta, stuff like that.
God, that Alien thing. Well, they only publish Bayonetta, just like they only publish for Platinum Games, so.
Right.
Which
I see what you're saying. Yeah, Sega themselves, like, they have Sonic Team and that's it. I don't think they have an actual, like, team to make games.
I mean, that's the one thing. Despite all the other things I don't like about Sega, I will always appreciate them for publishing Platinum games. Because Platinum games make the best shit, and if Sega wasn't around, they wouldn't have been made. So, thank you for that.
Stuff.
They make that good shit.
I'm really hoping that Nintendo gets some better third parties because the Wii's lineup was pretty bad.
Although, that was the whole thing they were pitching that Wii U for.
Yeah, I mean, they even said it at their press conference. We're getting new third parties, I swear. Don't hate us.
Yeah, it's like, here's our 2 actual first-party games. No one cares about them. But look at all these third-party games we could have. What? Okay.
Yeah, Nintendo's conference was pretty weak, I'll have to say.
But
and the guy... let me interrupt you for a second. The guy who hosts it, I don't know who he is. I think he's, what is he, the president of the place? The CEO?
G?
I don't know, but he's so boring! The American guy. The American guy who's hosting these conferences. And I'm like, really? You are putting the audience to sleep, man. Hire someone else to do that.
Yeah, it's Reggie.
Yeah, that's Reggie. It was Reggie. Yeah, God. I cannot listen to that man.
He's the president of the American branch.
Jesus, get off the stage.
I'm actually looking forward to this year's E3, and mostly because this E3 is gonna let you forget about the previous ones, because last year, Nintendo had to pitch their Wii U. It was a tech, like, they were riding on tech. Now that the Wii U is all, and the year before that, they were trying to pitch the 3DS. So the last 2 years, they had new tech coming out, so that was their main focus. This year, they got nothing. So the only thing they have to pitch to us are games. That's it. They can't give us anything else. Sony did their entire tech demo with the PS4 press conference. Now that the tech's done, hopefully, because Sony can sometimes be silly and say, we're just going to repeat everything we said in that last press conference again. But hopefully they won't do that, and therefore the only thing they have to rely on are games. Microsoft, they're going to have ESPN on whatever the hell they have out coming. They're really weird about ESPN. But yeah, all the big tech is out of the way. It's been shown, it's been demonstrated. Now all that's left is the new games. it's not a guarantee, but there's a bigger opportunity. So I'm looking forward to it.
Speaking of tech and HD, do you think the Nintendo developers are ready for that? Because all the stuff they do is standard def.
I hope so.
I hope they're ready for it. I'm talking about effects like ambient occlusion, global illumination, you know, things that most HD games use nowadays. Because I saw their attempt at doing some lighting effects in Wind Waker for like the environments and stuff, and I was like, you guys aren't getting it.
All they did was turn on the bloom. And I was like, that's not how lighting works.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, if you're gonna use global illumination, you need to do it properly, because if you don't, it looks like shit.
The thing is that even though they're gonna have HD, I honestly would like it if they don't take full advantage of it. I mean, like you said earlier with Wind Waker didn't try to push the console to its limit. All it did was like, here's our art style with what we kind of know how to do really, really well, and they did it really, really well.
Yeah, Wind Waker's beautiful.
And that's the thing. The HD remake leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but to me it just seems like it devalues the art style. It's essentially Nintendo saying, art style doesn't matter because any game can be made better just by making it HD.
Nope.
It's like, no.
Not true.
It's like, the art style by itself that's the point of Wind Waker, is that its art style is timeless. It's aged better than pretty much anything else on the GameCube, but you're giving it an upgrade? No, it has art style. It doesn't need an upgrade.
Yeah, that is so true. You have a very good point.
But like, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm not one of those people that's like, it's gonna be like the second coming of Zelda. It's like, no.
Who says that? Are you sure people are saying that?
People are. People are idiots.
I haven't heard that yet. That's scary. That's so scary. People are saying that.
And that's the thing I'm having the problem with most HD remakes, is that they shouldn't be called HD remakes. That's a misnomer to me. Like, they should just be called upscales, because that's all they're doing. Like, most people assume... Like, I remember this when the SA2 HD trailers were coming out. People were saying, this looks just like the original SA2. It's like, what'd you fucking expect?
It's in widescreen now.
Congratulations! Like, but it's the same model. Yes, because. So that's my thing with HD remakes, that people expect a million things from it. It's like, dude, all they do is put it on widescreen, sharpening a few corners, and done. That's it. You're lucky if you get a boss rush mode added. Congratulations.
First time I ever got that was when they did Sonic Adventure Director's Cut for the GameCube from the Dreamcast version.
Yeah.
That was my first experience with that. I was like, this is the exact same fucking game. Why is it called Director's Cut? Oh, they have these extra retarded missions in here? Brilliant.
I might maybe need to play SA1 at some point in my life. Maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, the remake was just, I thought it was not remake, but re-release. I just thought it was stupid.
Did it fix the radar? Nope. Oh. Amy Rose story. Now it's shut the hell up mod.
Yes. Give us that. Classic Amy.
Yes.
So MBM, I hear you like Classic Amy.
I once dressed up as Classic Amy at an anime convention.
Wow. That was a big spiel over Zelda. I've never talked like that about Zelda with someone else before.
Shit was pretty tight.
I had a pretty big raging Zelda boner just now.
I'm still having my afterglow.
That's just the honey glow in my cheeks, man. Such a good movie.
What do I think of Shadow the Hedgehog? I don't know. It was an okay character in the one game I played that had him in it. Steven, what do you think of Shadow the Hedgehog?
I'm not a fan of Shadow. I feel like he stole Knuckles' role.
He did.
And then what was it? Knuckles was a loner, and what's another thing I could describe Knuckles as?
He had that mysterious past. He's the enigma.
Yeah, he was a loner and he had a mysterious past, and Shadow took both of those from him.
Now Knuckles is just that guy who gets awkward around pussy.
Basically. Yeah,
And that's
Rue,
the-
she's sexy and cool.
I
That's
think I'm the
a
only.
that's a line from the game.
Yeah. I think I'm the only guy who likes the Knuckles music in SA2.
I do like Pumpkin Hill, so
Actually, not Pumpkin Hill. It's the what's the first one? Wild Canyon.
Wild
Yeah.
Canyon.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like the lyrics. What I love about the Wild Canyon music is that saxophone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I could find an instrumental version of that song with none of the lyrics, I'd be set for life.
Hmm. Well, maybe P. Diddy will release some, some instrumentals in the next Sonic game. Some Sonic games actually have instrumentals. I say why an SA2 do that for the theme of the characters.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Triggering it up.
I did it. Congratulations.
My fucking
You win.
heart. My fucking heart.